Okay, we are live.
What's going on, Jen?
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday roast.
Well, I was going to say, are you hungry? We need an intro. We need to come up with this. Let's start again. Are you hungry, Rivers?
Starving.
Starving.
I'm starving.
It's Sunday. Ready for a Sunday roast? It seems appropriate.
Let's go, man. I know you got some plates for us. Let's go.
Yeah, no, actually funny. I did my roast yesterday so that I could have a roast today without having to cook. Well, I'm not cooking today.
That's what you call being prepared.
I was prepared. Hunter, what's up? How you doing?
How's my voice sounding? Am I sounding low? Am I sounding loud? What am I sounding like?
To me, you're sounding great, but you can let us know in the comments how's the audio, how's it sounding, everything coming through clearly. We've had
I'll make some adjustments if need be.
How did I do that twice? Oh no, I didn't do it. Yeah, let us know how we sound. We've been plagued by technical difficulties this evening.
Oh man, it was real rough getting over it, Jen. You know, I mean, you know, I started off on the WhatsApp M1. You know, I took a right turn at DuckDuckGo. You know, someone sent me a link. Took a right turn at DuckDuckGo. Then I had to take a diversion back onto Google Chrome, and then eventually I got to StreamYard in it. So you know, it was a long journey, but I got there in the end. You know, traffic was bad.
MySpace shortcut.
Oh my days, that's like going back the other direction. That's when you're going the wrong way. You know, if you end up at MySpace on your way to StreamYard, hey, listen, someone's double crossed you, bro. You've taken the wrong route.
We're here now.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it. It looks great. It sounds great. I think it does. So, Wagwan Trubs, you can tell us audio okay. Is the stream coming through all right? We've had pure technical problems before coming on today. So let us know if the audio gets choppy at any point. But hopefully we are good now.
What's good, Trubs?
Yeah, our Trubs did had another great banger for banger earlier on with Swave Sever and Kieran Booth. Some great tracks on there, great music. Go and subscribe to the Wiretap if you're not already. He does them pretty much every week, and they've been really, really good. We weren't here last week. We're sounding great. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Chubbs. Yeah, I went and got bloody COVID, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You went and grabbed some of that COVID.
Yeah, it was most inconvenient. Ironic, me who never leaves my house. He's always in. Me quarantines before quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, manages to pick up COVID. So yeah, I was not really with it. And King of the Dot finished so late last week. We were thinking about it, but we couldn't do it. But we're back this week. We're going to be here every week, and Sunday roast is what we're doing.
Roast. Let's get cracking.
What we're doing. So yeah, Rivers might have to get on with one of them Team Homie Brothers. Yeah, what are you saying about that, Rivers? Banger for banger.
Bro, I'm with it. I've already been talking with Trubs in it about doing it anyway. So it's just whoever we can get to make it happen, innit? To be honest, you know me, I'm with whatever in it. So, but obviously I did have someone in mind. So around the time when me and Raptor battled, I thought it would be a good idea if me and Raptor could against each other after the battle.
Oh yeah.
But obviously things didn't pan out how they were in it. But I think the energy of that's kind of died down now until the battle. So it still could be a possibility, you know, if we could get one cracking around the time of the release, it would just be a good thing to promo in it. So I don't know, man. I'm on it though. So whoever in it, Whether if it
And
has to be Team Homie, whoever on it.
it says Team Hurry as well. I was thinking Excel, because there's been a lot of Rivers Excel talk recently.
Maybe, man. Yeah, I haven't. Do you know what? It might be bad, but I haven't really heard any of Excel's music. I don't know. I haven't heard much people's music, to be honest. When you make music, more time you just stay in your own cocoon and just listen
Yeah,
to your own. And you know, you
yeah,
got your things that you're already influenced by that you go back to, but for the
yeah.
most part, you don't really look too far out there. I mean, you hear bits and pieces, but you don't dig to hear everyone's shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Someone would really have to be like, "Raw, have you heard my man's thing?" And then you're like, "Raw, let me have a listen to it." You
Yeah,
understand?
Excel has some nice music. Trav says I might have picked up COVID from his streams. That's a fact. That is a
Oh
fact.
shit,
Rivers,
he's
you
had
better
some
be on
sick streams.
marker.
He's
Yes, some
listen.
sick streams for real.
Now that the now that the wiretap's in there, I'm definitely gonna put the mask on because they got the 6 streams right now. You know, they're trying to go viral and all these type of things. You know?
Yeah, right. Well, it worked. It worked.
Yeah,
Super
yeah.
viral.
It
Infected
worked in the
people.
wrong way. Careful what you wish for, innit? Basically.
Yeah. You just might get it. You just might get it. In fact, let me send a couple messages because I am hoping this week we can start off with with our Dutch Pot 16 series. Rivers, you want to talk about what the Dutch Pot 16s are?
I mean, I would like to start by saying, last week, it was my birthday, so
Of course it was.
it would have been a nice little treat to pop it off for my birthday. So I was kind of ready to go. You know, it'd have been a nice little treat. Obviously, with everything going on this week, personally, I got my bars written. Jen's heard them and everything, but like I'm trying to spectate this week. I'm gonna like as the big unk. I'm gonna spectate this week, and then I'm gonna come back, and then I'm gonna smoke something. You know what I'm saying? I really got bars for Jester in it. But obviously, for things that we won't really speak about on the stream, I'm gonna like fall back this week of the bars. But what the Dutch Pot 16 is a chance for people to get their little 1 round off against anybody of any tier of any league. You know what I mean? Come prove yourself, spit some punches, you know that. And for everybody who's more of a veteran, it's your chance to kind of give something back to the young youths. They're gonna spit some bars for you. You could tell them, right, yeah, that was good, but you could have did it like this. Give them pointers because we haven't got the ability to have a bunch of shows anymore like we used to. So the development of battle rappers is gonna have to slow down unless there's other avenues, and this can just be one of them. You know, it's not a full round. It's just 16 bars. You come, you get your 16 off. Your opponent gets 16 off. We might not even vote on it. Might not even matter who wins. Who cares? It's just in the nature of sparring, competition. You know what I mean? We're bringing that back a little bit online, and this is the place where it's going to be. So tune in Sunday roast. Every Sunday evening for the big kids, none of the youngers, and they come and get involved. You don't even have to be a battler. How about that? You just have to have a 16 that you want to get off. Could be angled at someone, maybe not. You know what I mean? The people that haven't got anything angled at anybody and they just want to spit a 16 will pair you up with someone that's on the same wave as you, and you lot can just both get your bars off. Maybe we'll compare and contrast in it. That's it. But it's here, it's back. You know what I mean? We haven't got enough of this online right now, so this is a place. So you'll see it pop up everywhere else. It starts here, Dutch Pot 16. You might see the Cookbook 22 come out somewhere else, and that. It's a natural progression of the game. But really, we just want development for our artists, isn't it? And it will start here.
Yeah, right. And especially as right now, with this year pretty much of lockdown and of cancellations and of things that were planned and couldn't happen, it's nice to be able to have a bit of, like you said, some competition to keep the pen sharp, to keep some interest. Oh, someone's joined the stream. Aha, who have we got here? Good evening.
Afternoon. What are you saying?
Afternoon. It's
like
evening.
ETP.
Are we in a different time zone?
Yo, I'm from Trinidad. In Trinidad we say evening is like anything from 12 till midnight, innit? So it's afternoon.
Listen, you see in Trinidad, yeah, do you lot do that hello, good night, Hello, good night. Well, like people in Jamaica do. Yeah. Hello, good night. It's like hello, good night.
Is it not good evening?
Hello, good evening.
Hello,
good evening. Good evening.
Hello. That's literally hello, good evening. That's exactly what my sister says all the time. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Enigma. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sweet. I'm chilling. What are you saying? How are you guys?
Not bad, man.
We're doing okay. We're doing okay. I am just talking about the Dutch Pot 16s. So you kind of jumped on at the right time. I have just sent out a couple messages.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping we can get your opponent on here very shortly, because we know that oh, let me fix my.
Yeah, let me get my. Let me just get my phone holder set up and that.
Okay.
Yeah, Jen, how are you feeling? You feeling better?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. It's I'm not any worse, and I am somewhat better. I just can't. Yeah, it's been like flu.
Okay.
It's that sort of. It's that for me. It's been that sort of thing. Yeah. Thankfully, there's been no respiratory issues. My chest is fine. Breathing's fine.
Okay.
It's been things like itchy eyes, constant sneezing fits. The sneezing fits, thank goodness, have stopped now. Really sore glands and exhaustion, like it feels like flu, body achy, shivery, that sort of thing. And apparently a public service announcement, according to the one of the NHS track and trace nurses or people who I spoke to, that is the common symptoms at the moment, and not the classic symptoms of COVID that everyone's been talking about for months, where you've got a specific cough or temperature. It's becoming more like flu now. So
that's good then. That's good.
Yeah. For me, it's thank goodness it hasn't been bad. I haven't had to go to hospital. I haven't had any breathing issues. It's just been a bit.
Like you said, like you were saying, that from when you found out, you almost improved, or you started to make improvements. So you was already over the worst part of it by the time you found out. Anyway.
Yeah. Because the week before that was so rough. That was so rough. But yeah, I did. There's an app. Did you do the I forget. I can post comments. Here we go. Did you do the track and trace online thing? Like I said, I'm not with it today. Bear with me. I'm catching up. Yeah, there's an app that you register with, and you can I have no contact with anyone. I've been locked, like I said, it's been locked down anyway, but you can give your contacts, and I don't know if they're supposed to contact contacts. And then you can also, anyone can do it. Anyone can download the app, so that if there's someone who's tested positive and has got that information on their app, it will let you know if you're in an area where people have tested positive, where there's people around you.
That sounds like some fear mongering to me, boy. Imagine you got that app here, you walk through it ends and bare red dots pop up. You are literally gonna run away scared. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm telling you, this whole thing is fear mongering, man. This whole thing.
I mean, no.
Taking a piece of a virus and blowing it up.
I think if you're someone who's susceptible, if you're someone who's highly susceptible, or you're in one of the at-risk groups, or one of those categories, then you want to know if, when I'm walking into the supermarket, because I have to go and get some food, is it full of COVID in there? I guess that's the idea.
I heard a man on the radio today. He asked someone on who phoned his show this question. He said to them, if you had like some plumbing that needed to be done in your house, and there's two plumbers that can, one that's had a vaccine and one that hasn't, which one would you want to do the plumbing work?
Sure. That's a good.
It's an interesting question still.
Yeah.
Would you take the risk?
True. Well,
would you take the risk?
I would imagine.
Nah, I'm not taking that risk. I'm not taking.
But then think about this. Think about this, yeah.
Real.
But think about this, yeah. I would rather say, I would rather him just have a negative COVID test. You don't have to have taken a
That's the
vaccine.
best. That's the best thing.
Just have a negative COVID test. That'll work for me.
Yeah, because
Like a
having
recent
the
one.
vaccine as well, I think doesn't, and I could be wrong in saying this, and I probably maybe shouldn't say it then, but I think with the vaccine you can still pass on. Anyway, let me not say that because I don't know, but there is a lot of fear. There is an awful lot of fear. Yeah, I'm not trying to put out any misinformation, and it's not something from my point of view, because I work from home. I'm pretty much locked down, and I don't have to pay too much attention to it. Like, I don't go out. Like Trav says here, I didn't want to do the app to be honest. Told them I haven't got a smartphone. Basically the reason why I don't want to engage in the app. I just stayed home for the time they told me to. And that's exactly what I did. I did the app. The reason why I got the app is because they sent me my result. Well, they sent me an email at about 10 o'clock at night telling me to download the app, and that basically the email was implying that I should download the app so that they can tell other people I've got COVID without telling me I've got COVID. And I haven't had the text message yet, which is how my results are supposed to come. So I'm like, what on earth? I thought they were going to send me a text. Let me download this app and see what they're talking about. Download the app, open it up, and it's like, you got a quarantine for like 12 days or something. I'm like, all right. Thanks. Okay, so I've got COVID. But then the next morning, I got the message saying, yeah, you've tested positive. Here's the app. So I imagine, I could be wrong, but I think they sent me the email first to encourage me to download the app. And yeah, I think it does sound, anything about trace, anything where they're, recording your details and tracing you, people are wary of that. But the countries that have, there are so many countries around the world which are pretty much COVID free or have COVID completely under control. Life is back to normal. People are working, clubs are open, restaurants are open. People are safe. No one's, the hospitals aren't overrun. It's completely managed. And one of the reasons it's completely managed is because of a successful test and trace program. Now, in those countries, test and trace is actually effective because they do things like they test, they trace you, and then they tell you, yeah, come stay in this hotel. You're locked down for 2 weeks. But then they'll also support you. They'll support relatives. It's not just like it is intensive, and it is sort of the state very much having some sort of control over how you move. However, all of their lives are back to normal. Like, people's lives are back to normal. People aren't dying. People aren't getting COVID left, right, and
do you know what it is? Yeah, I think we should have did it like that, but it's like the more this goes on, is the more I start to become that guy that thinks, all right, cool. Do they want us to get over this shit quickly? Is that what they're on? Because I'm looking at bare things that, cool. A whole bunch of stats have been rigged because of this whole period of time. Do you understand? A whole bunch of stats have been rigged. So, like you could say, and I'm not even talking about to do with the disease or the virus. I'm talking about in terms of the crime figures. Like there's a usual amount of crime that has been basically forced to change because of this whole situation, innit? So like I'm thinking to myself, all right, cool. You finally put a cap on certain murders and killings and all this type of shit because of this thing. Now, if you take the lid off this thing, exactly what it was like, it's probably going to be even worse. Like everyone's going to spill out everywhere. The parties are going to be crazy. A whole bunch of things been going on. They must know that. Like, could you imagine the party that is going to happen when they say finally, okay, cool, guys, it's we're back in freedom. I can't imagine a time where they sat down and thought about how it would be if they just let it free and they thought, yeah, okay, cool, we're going to totally just make things go back to how they were.
But the thing is, you have to think the UK government's plan from day one was herd immunity. Now, we're just going to let you all get it. Some people will die, but, that's how we're going to build immunity. Their strategy was a really flawed one from the outset, like I said, saying we're just going to let, we're going to let it roam free amongst the population, and whoever gets it, and that's how we're going to build up our immune systems, and eventually we'll get rid of it that way. And then, so what, they were 6 months behind taking it seriously. They didn't really take it seriously until the summer, at least. I think sometimes conspiracies are so attractive.
Yeah.
And so easy to believe.
Basically, the word is comforting. The word is comforting. In certain terms.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is one of the reasons why they're so attractive is because of we the people do not realize the sheer levels of incompetence in government. Like in the people that run countries, like we the people have a certain amount of faith that these are people who know what they're doing. These are decision makers. These are people who have reached that position because they are the best people to be there to an extent. That isn't the case. Our government is normally run by, a bunch of, yeah, exactly. Stu, what's up? We're in the middle of a talk about COVID and conspiracy, so I'm not going to
political discussion, whatnot.
Yeah, I hope you're doing well. But one of the reasons why.
I've been listening.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Yourself.
Yeah, so one of the reasons why it's so, the sheer amount of incompetence that this government has displayed throughout their handling of this makes it easy for you to believe that there must be an ulterior motive, there must be something else going on. But a lot of it, and there are lots of other nefarious reasons, or there are, there are things that you can look at and say, okay, this is where the government have completely had some sort of ulterior motive, which was not the best interest of the nation. But you kind of ignore to an extent. It's more comforting comes in here. It's more comforting to think that there are some, bad guys really planning some dodgy shit over. We've got a bunch of fucking idiots running the country who really don't have a clue what they're doing, and people are dying because of it. That's where the comfort level comes in buying into the conspiracy.
No, you're definitely right, because oh no, you're right, because Trinidad has like 8 cases. And that's because as soon as COVID came, my man closed the whole border, bro. The border's been closed for like a year. No one's left or come in. And the UK just like, yeah, come, go, do whatever you want. And on a plane must be like the worst place to catch COVID.
Until Monday, you haven't needed even a test to say we're negative to come into this country. Like, so many other countries have been doing that for months and months. And so many countries have completely locked down their borders for all but absolutely essential flights. But the bare minimum, surely, to decrease the spread is to insist that you get a test 72 hours before flying into our country infected. It's
exactly, yeah, for sure.
But these things all have a direct effect on the economy, and where you've got idiots in charge, it's like they're believing best case scenarios. They're hearing, all the advice. They're hearing all of the experts tell them, if you do this, this is exactly what's going to happen. These how many people will die. Now they've also thrown in these extra contagious strains into the mix. This 70% more contagious, whatever. Like the government, it's like with so many things, drastic measures need to be taken, and a lot of money needs to be put in. What the government needed to do was basically pay everyone to stay at home. Now, whether you're employed, whether you're self-employed, whether you're small business, large business, whatever, you need to bail out the country and you need to get everyone to stay home. That means the economy pretty much shuts down. You know, massive drop in the money being generated around the country. But long term, that has a much greater effect. You do that for 3 months and you start easing things back in. You start opening up the vital services and you take precautions and measures and whatnot. It costs a lot of money, but it's that preventative effect. The government just kind of want to put patches on things. Okay, we'll have a little lockdown. Okay, we'll have the little lockdown, but as soon as we've had that lockdown, because the economy's been hurt, we'll now have Eat Out to help out. We have to get it back going. And then, of course, 2 weeks after that, you see corresponding the rates which were reducing because of the lockdown going back up. Like, so much of this is due to mismanagement. And like Enigma says, countries like Trinidad, countries like Vietnam, countries like New Zealand, where they've been much tougher, but they've also had a lot more support. I don't know if that's the case in Trinidad. Have handled this effectively, but when you've got a government like ours who are putting other interests first, this is what happens. We're on our third national lockdown. We're a year into this. We've still got another month of lockdown left, and that's
allegedly.
Exactly. It's 16th of February. Then we review. Like, kids haven't been in school for a year. Like
they're going to run this till March. It's going to be a whole year. March the 25th or something, 30th, something like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, we have
it's going to be a whole year, definitely.
We have to find ways to keep pushing through, to keep functioning. Whether that's, I mean, I guess the primary thing for a lot of people, mental health has been drastically affected. The ramifications of this the mismanagement plus the virus itself will be very long lasting, and this is we don't know what this year has. We don't know, you know, we're in 2021 now. We've all been waiting for 2021. We're here now. Now what?
I think on a psychological level, it's very sick, if you can take
people
ambition.
out here having COVID babies, though.
Yeah, come on, man, that's gonna happen anyway. But I was saying, it's very sick if you can take ambition away from a person. So you can take away their idea of, I'm going to plan, I'm going to do this, and in such and such a time, I can do this. Like, you see, when you can take that away on a larger scale from people, where it's like they can't even really try and visualize what their future is, because all they're seeing and all that's been given to them is the negative shit. You understand?
It's BTEC slavery.
Yeah, pretty much. Mental slavery. Let's say that.
Yeah, mental slavery, isn't it? That's a perfect way to describe it. Yeah,
but, I mean,
that's fucked.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But like I say, that's why I guess the priority for everyone is to be able to maintain that healthy mental attitude. And then, of course, you've got things like the roof over your head, the clothes on your back, the food in your belly. Can you feed yourself? Can you clothe yourself? Are you able to?
Enigma. Not even to go sideways here, but are you drinking one of them 40-ounce bottles that Snoop Doggy Dogg has in his videos?
No, this is one of these things, isn't it? Duns.
Okay, the way he pulled it up here, I was like, yo, this dude's drinking a 40-ounce on the corner. Like, what the fuck?
It did.
No, I don't drink on the weekdays, innit? I can't drink on the weekdays.
Oh shit!
I gotta keep control. If I drink, though,
only when you're in Compton. Only when you're in Compton.
Only when I'm in Compton. Only when I'm in Compton, man. For real, bro. Hey, Rivers,
but anyway,
to do a thing today as well.
I was gonna do one with Just the Black, but I think, you know what? As it's like the first official, this will be titled as the Sunday roast. Yeah, I feel like it should have been popped off some one way or another in it, but I just wasn't really in that mindset in it. I've got bare things going on in life that recently, especially in the last couple of days, that are just like just threw me off still.
Yeah. No, for real.
But I'll be back next week. I'll be killing probably 2 people. You know what I'm saying? You can jump on that if you want. You know what I mean?
That's what
Sign yourself up. Down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. Have you got your bars for Crash?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Crash will be coming on in a little while. We'll find him. He'll jump on, and you man can do your thing still. Yeah, me and get the bars off.
Yeah, I got my thing ready for him, bro.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I still got my Jester bars. I might fuck around and get excited and do them anyway. You know, like the excitement is not there right now, so maybe you guys will just open it up for me still to open the excitement.
Well, hopefully, I think we'll see in it. I got something for Crash though. This ain't nothing light. It's kind of light, but it's not light. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like Devon, but it's not like Tay-Rock slogan.
Okay. Do you know what it is about the 16? The 16, make sure that even if you bring something heavy, you're not giving too much away.
Oh, no.
That's the point of it.
I've got a round already for Crash. It's for like a face-to-face battle. And this, compared to that, is like... this is just a bunch of like punches and stuff, innit? But what I've got for Crash, he's not hearing that till I see him.
Oh, shit. This is what I'm saying, bro. If you're a smart battler and you know who's in your class and who you want to see next, why wouldn't you get to work? It makes sense to me.
I'm here, bro. I'm ready, fam. Gotta get busy.
Work, yeah. Because you're gonna have to bump heads with all them guys. Understand? I got bars for people in my class.
Yeah,
you have to.
You think it all the time. Sometimes I'll be walking and I just see something and I'm like, yo, that would fit. That'd be sick for this person. I'm like, I'm probably gonna battle them one day, so I'm gonna just keep it right here.
But that's what I see an interview with Geechee Gotti, and he was talking about working with Rum Nitty, and he said, "Bro, Rum Nitty's just walking around, just seeing things and just making bars out of them." Geechee Gotti, and he was talking about working with Rum Nitty. Who's got that delay on it? Your volume needs to go down, brother.
Yeah, someone got YouTube playing.
That's cute.
I'm going to mute you for a second.
I see it's gone now.
Okay, yeah.
Stu's got technical difficulties, man. He's got to get that right. But Jen, you was saying before that you had a few little kind of things you wanted to dig into.
I had some subjects to talk about or some topics.
Okay, what you got?
Let's see one more time if we can add scoop. Right, the first topic was battles that you want to see in 2021.
2021 battles? I need to
say
see.
That again, Scoop.
We get. Man said I want Lux.
Lux said no. He said no.
I want loaded Lux.
Okay.
I would do it, but the way my bank account's set up.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The way
I gotta
my
go
life
to the
is set up,
Yeah.
Wait, you man can hear me clear now, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I fixed the problem. Yeah, I think I fixed the problem now still.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I want to see in 2021. I want to see Daylight versus Loaded Lux. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that's happening. They confirmed it for June.
Yeah, they said it's happening.
Okay, are we talking about the matches that ain't been booked or confirmed, yeah? Are we keeping it UK?
No, whatever. Just also to say on that Daylight and Lux battle, I don't know if Daylight was trolling. He was online, so it's like a 95% chance that he was. But he said that battle's going to have a fourth round. Freestyle round or something. Yeah, fourth round freestyle. On beat, that was it. Yeah. That was it.
That would be fucking crazy, bro.
Like I said, he's online. A bit too excited. I don't know if he was trolling. Probably was.
That'd be fire. I hope he's not though,
Yeah.
because he be trolling crazy and he be giving out gems, and I'm like, I don't know if you're just trolling or if these are actual gems though.
Yeah, no,
They're what you
It's
call
hard to
troll
decipher.
gems. They're like troll gems.
You gotta
That's
get
what you
them
call
under
them,
the bridge,
troll
innit?
gems. Yeah, that's it. That's what they are. Go under that bridge and you'll find them daylight gems. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see Tay Rock versus Twerk as well, man. That they need to just get that out of the way. Stop trying to save Tay Rock, bro. Just throw him in front of Twerk. We know what's gonna happen. It's bull. Like we're still gonna like Rock afterward, but we're just gonna see him get killed like he's supposed to get killed. That's all. That's all.
What you man saying about Twerk and Jay the Nightwing though?
Oof.
I think that's more of a dangerous battle for Twerk than people think. Still.
Oh no!
Literally.
Did you see the trailer?
Definitely.
I think the trailer is epic. Trailer is
on some Cinemax shit.
But Jay the Nightwing's got an epic thing about him, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
He's got an epic thing about him still. So if he can just put things together right against Twerk, and watching Twerk going into the battle will make him step up his writing. So I think he's going to be a problem. If Twerk has one of them days where I wrote the first, but I just wrote the second this morning, and I thought about the 30 minute ago. If he's on that, it's gonna be bad for him, bro.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
Shine,
follow. You ready, bro?
I shouldn't have brought that up. Yeah, hold on. What I was going to say is before we get to that, hold on though. What was I going to say? I've lost it already. Okay, come back to me. Right, Twerk.
Yes.
He almost died.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
I've seen him die in the ring bare times though.
Yeah, but it's different when you're not strapped in and you go right through the car window.
But Jen, remember when he was in the car with drugs and he got the whole thing and they sprayed up the car and then man were alive and he was like, oh, I had a close call with death. I'm about to come back, rejuvenated. My man came back with wavy and choked.
Yeah. All right, true. This is true. However,
he's still in like my top.
We saw the pictures of the shutter car. We don't know the situation. We did hear and see stuff, but it's very different. Like when we know that Twerk definitely just had a life-changing experience, where his life must have flashed before his eyes. He went, he had a
that was crazy. Yeah, he looked crazy.
Head was. Just like
he was looking like Frankenstein's monster out this bitch.
I would think
bro.
He's off the back of poor performances of people shitting on him. He had that horrible picture of him that was put everywhere sitting outside. I'm just suggesting that maybe we might be getting somewhere
premium
close to 100% Twerk, premium Twerk, right?
If we do, then because Daylight was on live and Twerk got on live as well, and Daylight was telling him how to come in the small room, and if he listens and does Twerk though, then it's a wrap.
The thing is, right, when you look at people like Twerk, seeing Twerk in a small room is we take something. That's a fucking horrible thing to think of, bruv. Yeah, because you have this big 6'4" loud individual, who is not only going to scream and bark in your face, but he's going to do it with bars. Like when you battle JC, JC is one of the best writers. Yeah, he's one of the best writers in the game. But he made JC look like a dickhead the whole battle. Yeah,
it was retarded. Crazy. That was the best toy ever.
For me, I just think personally, it's like he will come and be the best he has to be because, put it like this: he knows he has to, and he's probably been told already, "Don't come and fuck this up," your his career literally hangs in the balance if he comes shit, because it's like, right, you took all this time off, had this and now you're gonna come back. And remember, it's different to over here. These men are paying you. Yeah, we're not paying you to come back and be shit, bro.
No.
And then on top of it, what's going to make him dangerous is the fact he's battling someone who he's bigged up and knows is going to, do the job.
That's true. He gets mad respect for him.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where it's like he's going to want to show up. He's going to want to come. He's going to want to show up regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Chubb is saying Twerk has shut down that small room numerous times. Don't count.
Easy. Exactly. JC,
Oh no, for sure.
Chess.
No. You might have got the wrong end. Still, Twerk is in my top 3, fam. I think he's gonna win. But what I'm saying is, the amount of times I've believed in him, it's at least been 24 and a half at least. And he's flopped on me, and I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? You could literally be the best. It's just like wasting talent. It pisses me off. So if he comes like he's supposed to, I'll be gassed.
Yeah, no, for real. If we get the Twerk, like you say, that feeling every time Twerk battles of thinking this time it could be, and then your hopes are dashed.
Do you know what? Have you seen to me? Every battler has a kryptonite or a weakness. It's like sport. You could be the best team in the world, but you could have that one shit team that just gives you problems. Yeah. You see someone like Twerk. Twerk doesn't do well against people that either gonna clown him, or if you give him a proper angle-based battler, he's done for. You know that, right?
No, do you know what Twerk can't handle? No. Do you know what Twerk can't handle? This is what Twerk can't handle. Twerk handles someone who's nowhere near as good as him. You see, if you're nowhere near as good as Twerk, you could smoke him because he can't even bring it to right for you. I promise you, I've seen it.
Bro.
That's why he loves to swap.
Look at the Charlie Clips battle.
That's true. I seen him get smooth by Zay Smooth.
Like Charlie Clips did exactly what Hollow did to him, to Twerk. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. That second round.
Yeah, he took Twerk's style and just clowned it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he did.
Everyone does that to Twerk though.
No, but he did it in a funny ass way though.
No, obviously the best was Wavy with the McDonald's shit.
Yeah, exactly. Mr. Wavy did it first.
Yeah, but
after Mr. Wavy did it, I don't want to hear it.
No, but this is what makes do you know why I want to hear it? And I'm not gonna lie to you. Do you know what makes me laugh? This is when you know your stock is shit. When you've done something and no one cares. No one gives a fuck what Wavy did, bro. Because
no, we do.
And no one cares anymore. Like,
no,
we didn't hear nothing about Wavy afterwards.
No, but also let's look at Twerk's stock
was crazy.
Going into just before his crash.
Yeah.
Like Twerk's stock was low. Twerk's name was like I say, that meme was floating around where Twerk is sitting on the thing crying after the what was that? Was that the swamp? Was that swamp?
Yeah. Oh yeah, swamp as well. Swamp.
Yeah,
I scoop. Twerk was sitting on the stairs saying, "I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left."
I know how heartbreaking that is for me. I'm heartbroken thinking about that. It was upsetting. However, I did my that's when I did my Art of Choking series with Twerk, Chess, and Caesar, because let's be real. Whether, regardless of the caliber of opponent, Twerk performs when he prepares, or the more you can't rely on pulling off those 3 rounds in 2 days. You know, a round on the day of the battle. Half of it you're making up as you go along. Like you can't keep relying on those performances, not on big stages. Like you can't.
Do you know what the problem is, though, Jen? Do you know what the problem is, Jen? You see someone like Twerk, yeah? Some of our favorite Twerk performances, he used that exact same method, where he woke up that morning and he wrote them rounds. You understand? So this is what we got to understand. Even within the UK game, you know, someone like Tony D can wake up that morning and put his shit together and go up there and win the battle. So like there's certain battlers that are that way inclined, but I still think even them guys know how kind of sharp they need to be going in. They wouldn't take it for granted. Like, yeah, man, I've done it a million times. They would still know.
Ribbons, you know who I want to see Twerk battle? You know who I want to see Twerk battle on a big stage?
Who's that?
Pat Stay.
Oh, that's bro, that'd be incredible.
On a big
I don't
stage,
know, man.
that's what I want to see.
Alright, cool. Maybe big stage Pat's a different story, innit? Big stage Pat's a different story. After that last performance, though. After that last performance, Pat got showing me something because that was terrible.
Nah, bro. Pat's like that, though.
Nah, that was terrible.
Pat will just turn up, bro. and just do whatever we want. But what Pat was saying about the K-Shine material, I agreed, bro. That battle makes me angry because I was so excited for about a year, and then I seen it, and I was like, this battle is trash.
Super
Even
trash.
Shine was like, it was like the worst Shine I ever seen. He was trying to like clown Pat Stay. I was like, what are you doing, bro? This isn't you. This isn't what you do. I'm not feeling it. But Pat, bro, Pat can come like that, and it doesn't really mess up his stock to me because I've seen him crazy so many times.
You know, it was about Pat, yeah. I just think like his approach is going to be Pat, yeah, but I felt like he was very sloppy, and that's what we don't want from Pat. We look at Pat like he's an elite level, so we can't really see him be too sloppy, innit?
Hey, you man, I have to say something, yeah. This whole new setting has really showed up certain people, innit? Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, yeah. Some man should not be getting a pass no more, yeah. Geechee Gotti, second round against Goods, was the most hot garbage I've ever heard in my life. That's point period, yeah. It was hot garbage. And then, what did he do against DNA? Nigga, you a nerd.
Bro, his third. Yeah, his third against DNA. But that's what I'm saying, it's hot garbage.
Hey, bro.
You soft. Nigga, you like you a cow.
Man said to him, listen, bro.
That third
man said to him, listen. Man said, you scary. You look like your name Gary.
30, bro. 30.
Hey, listen. I never forget when T-Rex said, some guy did a series, yeah, on YouTube called Bars That Make No Sense. Yeah?
Yeah.
And T-Rex was on that bitch about 10 times, bro. My man said, you doing this for clout. If we find him at his crib, we're going to go to his house. I'm like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like,
I guess the battle that Rory wants to see in 2021 is a Scoop battle. When Scoop battling, I want to see him ASAP. Who do you want to see him against, Rory and Scoop? When are you battling?
Well, I'm gonna put Crash in the biggest casket you've ever seen in your life. Like, I'm not even gonna sit here and lie, like, and talk no rubbish in it. Like, I've been calm in it, but I tried to watch his battles the other day and I couldn't really get through anything in it. So,
Crash has entered the chat.
I wish. Like, I'm just waiting for Crash to turn up. Like, his ears should be burning. Like,
yeah, let me go grab Crash.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that. Yeah. So, Scoot's battling Crash next. Sorry, Scoop, I interrupted you to say absolutely nothing.
That's cool,
I'm not with it.
I'm just like, I don't know, man. For me, there's just levels to this shit, innit? Like, it's as simple as that. There is levels to this shit, like.
This battle rap shit is spiritual, bro.
When people love to talk, I laugh in it because it's like people will say things like, "Oh, but yeah, you're just talking about what you've done in the past and blah." But you wish you could have done what I've done in the past.
But you know the funny thing about that, Scoop. Hey, Scoop. Let me tell you something. Yeah, the funny thing about that statement is, yeah, every single thing you do in life becomes the past as soon as you do it. So I don't understand how you can't talk about the past. Like how like there's no achievement that isn't in the past. Every achievement is in the past. That's where achievements are. Like, what we doing here?
Yo, Rory, I'm seeing Rory's thing, yeah. Now, Rory, I'm doing it because it's on a hustle tier card, innit? So we're all putting up money in it. So, and the Triller Jones battle was supposed to still be going down as well. So I'm just waiting for that to get.
Well, Rory wants to go over there and wrap his full as well. That would be good.
I still need to come over to Ireland and get a plate for real. For real, you know, I need to go to Ireland, bro.
You need to go, bro. Trust me.
I need to go Ireland for real. It's just one of those ones where it's like, I just look at certain people. Now, this is battle rapping. I don't expect people to be, like, body, and like paddy with each other, but I'm one of them kind of people where all bravado aside, we talk the facts, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, all bravado aside, we talk the facts. You can't. One time, man, trying to tell me about, oh, yeah, like, you haven't done this and blah, blah, blah. First off, don't tell me about doing anything because you can't speak to me about that. Because if we're gonna start talking facts here, it's like, bro, I can talk talk about certain things because I've done them. Yeah, and it's not even just that, yeah, but I've done them in 9 battles. How is my name where it is in 9 battles? There are men out there with double-digit battles and more battles than me that can't speak to me.
Facts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I can't speak to me. I can't speak to me. So there's men doing more battles. They've done more battles than my resume in a year. Can't talk to me.
Listen, I've done
true.
probably I've done more than twice the battles that Scoop's done, and I ain't got the same views as him because the battles I haven't been in the right place on the right platform at the right moment. My shit was based on hunger and building shit. His shit was based on making the right decision and smashing it each time. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So this is what the young have to understand. Like you can battle week in, week out if you want to, or you can just make sure you every time you jump on that stage, you do your fucking thing, innit? And then the next opportunity you get, you do your thing. Understand?
Yeah,
and then
that's what I'm about to do. Exactly.
Don't get me wrong. The times have changed, isn't it? It's not so easy now. I mean, like with the scene in the position that it's in, but then it's like at the end of the day, bro, like it makes me laugh because I will always say this, innit? Like people love to say things and have to say, "Oh, you were given opportunities, bro." What man not understand is that every time I've done something, I could have failed. Like it's as simple as that. Do you know how much pressure I've had on me because of the opportunities I was given? When you get given opportunity, it's 10 times more pressure, you know. It's
bro,
10 times
at the end of the day, bro, no one ever wrote your bars for you, so you still have to put them 3 rounds together and sit there and prep them every fucking day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Rivers can remember, yeah. Rivers can remember North versus South on a battle tops, yeah. Come off that, then it's DNA. 17 days later? Less than 3 weeks.
Yeah, talk your shit.
Now I have to go lock myself in the house again.
Bro, you gotta understand, yeah. Man's been quarantining since we got in this thing, bro. And once you've done battling, once you've done a battle and it's online and it's in the past, as people say, people forget the whole process you had to go through each time for that battle.
Sure.
You understand? This shit ain't easy, bro.
That's the thing. Battle rap is what have you done for me lately?
Exactly. And it's one of those things where what a lot of people don't realize, yeah. Obviously, Rivers will know, but because he knows me behind closed doors and there's certain things. It's like, in terms of preparation and being meticulous, bro, not many men can hold a torch to me, bro. Yeah, I will write, rewrite, rehearse, write, rewrite again, scrap around, start again, rehearse a million times, bro.
Yeah.
You know why? Yeah, because it's like I was always taught, yeah. Regardless of how good you think you are, or how good someone says you are, you should always be hungry to be better or do better.
Not for sure, bro. I'm exactly like you. I've written every battle I write 9 rounds. Because I always write 3, then I write another 3, then I write another 3. Because after like 2 weeks, I just get bored. Because I keep saying it over and over and over and over. It just gets boring to me.
But then you get to a point now also where you say, all right, I wrote that, but I can add something to that. Or maybe there's a way I can change that line.
Exactly.
Yeah?
Exactly.
Yeah, Rory, you're saying you both keep the quality of your performances top tier.
Appreciate
it. For something you'll never perform again is actually crazy. Yeah,
that's why I think we deserve more respect for what we do. All of us, no matter what tier or level you want to say, man, is this is our in terms of like rapping, performing, it's the hardest one for me.
Yeah.
Because only got one chance with these bars. There's no reload. There's no like, oh, pull him up, let me do it. No, there's none of that. You get one time. If you do it, then you fuck.
Yeah, there's no remix. Like you say, you get one shot live, generally in front of an audience who are not going to allow you any slip ups. If there's not an audience now, you've got no crowd, which means all your flaws are exposed. You don't even get a break to catch your breath. And on top of that, they're all things that you will only ever use once. This is one time, and all my work, all my energy, all my efforts, all my passion, it goes into this one performance, and that's it.
Yep.
People might rewatch it, might talk about it, but that's it. It's gone. I can never reuse this material again for anything, and let me say something which sounds close to this ever again, and people are going to slaughter me for it. So,
which is why I've always said, like, make your battles count, because You see what it is. You learn in this journey, like anything, you learn along the way. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will learn along the way. So like oh sorry, I have to okay, yeah, like you learn along the way, innit? So like me, I'm a very punchline based rapper, innit? Yeah. Man will punch out heavy. That's just my thing. Obviously that's what I like. Yeah. But then I've learned it's like along the way, a lot of man be rapping about nothing. Yeah. Like you be punching about nothing. And this is where I had to learn, for example, when I battled Dialect, it was like, hold on a minute. I punched out crazy. But every single one of his bars was aimed at me.
Yeah.
So it made what I did look good. Yeah, so it made what I did look like, all right, bro. Yeah, and what? You're going to tell me you're going to kill me in how many different ways, but I'm talking about you now.
Yeah, I'm talking to your soul, exactly.
So I'm talking to you now. So it's like, and then other things like, obviously I think like what Rivers and say Tony D was showing me was the fact that, all right, cool, if you can make a random punchline out of nothing, why not make it out of the angles you've got? It takes a lot more effort to make a punchline out of nothing, you know, rather than when I have the info in my face to make punchlines out of it.
No, for real.
Yeah, and I think that's the most effective. And there are very few people, I think, who are good enough at just sheer rapping ability to be able to have 3 rounds of material, which is not particularly direct, other than some name flips. Like, you've got to be really good at rapping to be able to win battles and not be direct, not have completely original material, not have stuff which is directly tailored to your opponent. But for me, that's the stuff that I want to hear. I want to hear the stuff that you've crafted specifically for this person. Like, for me, that's the takedown. Like,
exactly.
When you've got
Enigma.
He's scraping the mayonnaise.
What kind of Breaking Bad business is going on over there, bro?
This is just mail.
Yeah, man.
Are you sure about this? That's a good alibi, my brother. That's a perfect alibi.
Yeah, man.
I saw Tubes.
Yeah, I saw
Listen, I saw Tubes and a Bunsen burner, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Just toasties with cheese. And my mom makes like mango chutney hot sauce in it from Trinidad.
Okay.
You just put it on everything, bro. Put it in soup.
Sorry,
put it on everything.
Playing with banners. It's on my channel, which is
London Gen with 14 N's.
No, London Gen, 3 N's, or one word, 3 N's on the Gen, actually.
Cheers, 3 N's on the Gen. Got a ring to it, you know.
Yeah, 3 N's on the Gen. Hold on, let me try and do this. I am coming. I'm going to put it in the Twitter chat. Right, okay. I think I've done that. It's on my YouTube channel anyway. But yeah, okay. I don't know why that made me hungry. But
that is the most northern looking meal I've ever seen, bro.
It didn't look northern. It didn't look northern. I just said that
before.
Bro.
This is what I was eating before, bro. But then, man, this is just a snack, innit? This is what I cooked before, though. If you can see it, man.
Okay. Oh yeah.
That's a proper pot thing.
Yeah. Right. Look at
This is just a snack, innit?
Is that meatballs you had going on there?
Yeah. I put some garam masala in it, though. It's a bit mad. It's mental, bro.
Garam masala meatballs.
Yeah, it's so nice. And it's got Philadelphia in it. Oh my days. You won't even believe.
Ferrari Cardigan's asking one of me on crashes.
Yes.
Probably I don't know, maybe April, maybe May, depending on this whole COVID situation. And depending on when the card gets put together, innit? But we don't know yet.
It's going to be on the Hustle tier card, isn't it? Rory Cardigan is Rory. Rap is full. That's who Rory Cardigan is. Look at Rivers.
That's another thing.
What did she say? Look how your face just lit up just then.
Yeah, McDonald's Uber Eats. McDonald's Uber Eats.
No, that's a lie. Ain't no McDonald's, but you McDonald's.
I screwed you team when you're bro.
No way, because that man was like, oh shit, like you just got the nudes.
Yeah, I saw some things. I saw some things and some stuff and some things.
I saw it spinning, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Nady Shaq kick off proper. Yeah, for real. Nady Shaq are gonna have some. Well, I'm sure you know already. You've tapped in with. I don't
want to no loose track. Get your whole crew wrapped. What you think I'm gonna do? Rap?
I just hope that No Loose Chat never inherited my unluckiness in this battle rap thing. Still, I hope they never inherited that somehow. Do you understand? Because in the sense of a lot of things that should have happened didn't happen through one way or another. A lot of the time, innit? Like right as it was supposed to happen, some reason we're not gonna bring the reason up or whatever, but we'll just say maybe we'll get into the reason a little bit later, Jen. You know what I mean? But for some reason, certain battles haven't gone down. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So I'm hoping that
my favorite battle would have been you and XL, man.
Bro.
So blessed.
Oh my God.
Why did I hear? What made me see or hear that? Because I'm hearing talk about it now, but what made me recently see or hear that that's a battle that should have happened already or was slated?
That card was a bit of a myth.
Was that the same card with Twerk?
Were you on that card, bro?
Yeah.
No, that
was supposed to be. That card was supposed to be me. No, that was the card I battled Bobby on, isn't it?
Okay.
Rivers, I hear you.
It's supposed to be you and XL.
I Ferrari, I'm the uncle now, you know what I mean? I might have to just, stand on the sideline like Jose Mourinho. You get me? And just
if you're the uncle, Tony Lee's the grandfather now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true, the Godfather. I'll give him that.
Crash has joined the chat.
What's going on, Crash?
Grandfather now, bro.
El Negro time.
Crash. What kind of gate crashing is this, bro?
It's late. It's late to the party.
What gate crashing,
bro? Sunday roast.
I turned up with all the tunes. I turned up with the bangers, bro. You know when man talk what's the party?
That's what you come with.
There's no outs left, and Crash just rang the party pack, yeah?
I brought the stuff. I brought what you need. I brought the bars. I brought the bars. No Xanax. I brought the bars.
How you doing though, Crash? Anyway, you good?
Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah. Just taking the shit every day as it comes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all one.
How's the little Crashette?
Oh, they're all cool, bro. The army's building nice, fam. You know.
Lovely.
I got them on Xbox in it now, so they're playing Injustice 2 at the moment. They're just bucking each other up on that. Yeah.
Okay.
Getting violent in the front room.
As long as it stays virtual, good, man. No physicals.
For sure.
Oh, that's trading, man. That's trading, bro. You got to trade these young ones up, bro. The world's different now.
Yeah, man said it's
trading. What are you trading them for? What sort of game is it? Like, has it got zombies or something? Like, what?
I train my young bucks to fight. My young bucks going to school knowing how to fight.
Actually.
No, that's a must.
Give them some boxing gloves.
That's a must.
Yeah, they got all that.
They got all that. Like training them to fight with a.
If they see a move on the game they want to do, innit? As long as it's no elbow breaker, do you know what I'm saying?
Man said no elbows or knees, and no close fists.
No elbows or knees.
Shit.
He was hoping Scoop couldn't find his charger.
I'm done. I'm so finished.
It's not so easy today.
Yeah, no, today is not. Yeah,
two hands together come to talk to the prophet.
This way of letting off these spoilers, you know. Just don't do that. Just wait. We'll wait because basically
that's freestyle. You know me, you know me. I'm always freestyling off top of that.
What are you telling me, Crash? What are you telling me, Crash? You ready now? You man ready now? You man ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you ready? Cause Jen can just mute us out, and then you man can get to it, or we can just get thrown in the backstage area or whatever. No, we want to watch.
Yeah, no, we can watch from backstage. Hold on, let me.
Oh yeah, all right, pattern that, Jen.
Who's gonna be smacked with the flip with the
Huh?
flip? Innit? I need a coin flip.
Crash, your Wi-Fi is kind of mad.
Who's gonna be smacked with a coin flip? Who's mine?
Yeah, Scoop. Scoop, you flipping the coin, yeah? Now Scoop's gone.
I'm adding myself back to stream because I lose audio. But what I'm going to do, should we do a coin flip?
Yeah. Can you see it from backstage, yeah?
Yeah, we can see from backstage. You can't hear us, which is ideal, and it would just be you two on there, but we can see everything. Everyone can see you still. I haven't got a coin. Has anyone got a coin?
I've not even got a coin on me.
Okay, let me do. Hold on. You should be able to take me 2 seconds. Okay, all right. Who's calling?
Heads.
Tails.
All right, can we see my screen? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We're flipping. We're not flipping. We're flipping. Heads. Can you see?
Crash?
Oh, it's on me.
Heads. It's on you, Crash. Hold on, I'm coming out.
Okay.
Let's get the bob on, you know what I'm saying? Get the warm up. It's cold out here.
Okay.
I said, some of you new niggas, awkward little shits, you need to understand, you ain't important in this bitch. You ain't homegrown like moi. You was imported in this shit. You know, I had it up recently. Recovering fine. Cause I'm used to walking with a stick. I mean, it's enigma the prophet. My nigga, just stop it. I'm a gorilla, nigga. Rip both your arms out the sockets. Oh no, I'm a gorilla, nigga. Rip both your arms out the sockets. I'm really low, dog. Like, do we have a problem? If so, I'm launching a rocket. I mean, it's awkward when you rap. Don't talk about the trap. You from Manny, right? Cool. You ain't a driller on the trap. One phone call, I get Mizzy returning with the Mac. And Scoop. All you talk about is DNA. If DNA's still alive, that only prove you ain't a killer. You took battle rap, the poetry, to feed him lots of filler. So you can break down my style and tell him how I do. But you can't walk a mile in another nigga's crepes, let alone in your own shoes. See, Enigma, there's levels to this shit. And gunning for me is not it. I just killed 2 birds with 1 stone and left them hanging dry like Scoop's top lip. Crash, nigga.
You said you were Liu Kang.
Not great, but okay, yeah.
Just give me the crown, son. Because you were even in a tournament too. But got fucked up. This clown dumb. Even after all them Mortal Kombat bars, you got knocked out in round 1. And Tech is savage for that. For your behavior, now you're at the back of the class. My last battle with Haru Specs was a classic, in fact. Nigga, this is a step down. I gotta carry the match. Asher ain't on my level. All the levels are past. I'm looking like a phoenix. I went from flying to ash. Nigga, these are the facts. You look like the Green Giant. Like car lighters, you very loud, but I don't feel noise. I need silence. So if a star fire, I'm robbing him, because I'm a beast boy. Team Titans. Your girl has no tits. They look like lumpy mash. This drug money at the bank. We don't want these racks. You don't eat with the vet. Yo, this numpty's whack. If crash at the table, it's a Hot Wheels track. And it done got you mad, because to you, it ain't fair. You've been here working the job for 8 years. I worked here for a week and we're on the same tear. Do I sleep on my opponents? It's true, but you've been known. I'll stop disease for you. It's a lymph node. It's over once my arm in the air. I'm the big show. If crash test, dummies fly through the window. Light bars.
Do you know what's mad? I you know what, yeah?
Okay.
It's Tech that called me Liu Kang, bro. I said I was Kang Lao, but I'm just saying if we're going on points, like I said I was Kang Lao, and that's the bar. That's the bar.
I was gonna tell you yesterday,
and I couldn't.
Crash, you're not in a position to start nitpicking with that verse still, because you had a few little, you get me, one or two little bits and pieces up in there. You get what I'm trying to say, that we don't even want to mention. You understand? But overall, bar wise, I fucked with it. Crash took the opportunity to send some shots at Scoop. We saw that. That was the highlight of the Crash round for me. Still, do you get what I'm trying to say?
The highlight of the round is intended for me. Wow.
I mean, he took his chance, man. He took his shot. It made sense.
You make a risk.
Made
Take a
sense.
risk when you do that.
I mean, that's a Crash. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's the type of shit I would have did. Still, I would have took the opportunity. I hear you.
DJ Kid, big ups to Crash. Fire. Rory says that was sick. Don't think I've seen him in a battle before. Actually, check him out, Rory. And that's what we're
crazy, bro.
for. Yeah, like you get a little.
Bro, did you catch the lymph node bar though?
Yeah, I saw that. I heard the lymph node.
That's my favorite bar. That's what I like to do, innit? That's my thing.
That was nice. That was nice. It was a nice 16 from both. I have to say, I didn't. Crash had these bars written from and was ready to go last Sunday, River's birthday, when we were supposed to do the first of these, and he was ready and prepared for then. I've been incommunicado with most people this week, so I just hit him up earlier on and was like, "Yeah, you ready to go?" He was like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah."
Yeah, I sent him to Enigma, innit? We sent each other around already because I thought you were just gonna play him off video. So once I said I just left it, and I was like, when you said today, "Oh, can you do it?" I was like, "Where the fuck's my notes, fam? I better still have the notes, fam."
That's the same situation that I'm in with the Jester Black thing right now, because I've been off of it for so long. It's like, you know, when you haven't warmed up muscle, it's kind of cold right now. You know what I'm gonna say?
Yeah,
I got that 16 for Jester as well, bro.
Oh yeah, we say you want to drop that now or what?
Just to get him jumped.
Poor Jester gonna get that.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, I got that 16 for Jester now, bro.
Where's Jester? Enigma, you might have to do that shit you did before and disappear and come back with Jester or something. I don't know how you did that, but just make that happen, little bro.
Yeah, I'm coming. You might still I'm coming. We'll grab something quickly.
Cool.
Steve's gonna go grab something. Let me go see what Jester's doing. I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah, get Jester back. Yeah,
no way, Messi, why are you going live? We are live.
Who's live?
Messi is live on Instagram.
That's alright, he'll join us here shortly.
I'm going to tell him I'm live. I'm going there. Come join the live. All right, let me see, actually. Okay. Yeah, Jester may be, I don't know if Jester's going to be able to join, but it's kind of not fair if Jester hasn't got bars.
No, fuck it, jumping.
I don't know. He might have bars. He might have bars, though.
I don't want to put him on the spot.
Okay, I hear that still. But if he hasn't got no bars, we ain't going to judge him. You understand? This is not a place of judgment. This is a place of, if you got them, you could do them. Even if Crash said, "Oh man, do you know what it is? I don't want to do it today," we wouldn't have been like, "Oh, come on, Crash." We would have said, "Alright, cool. It's nothing."
And it just means that when Jester comes back and is ready
I should have done
that. But yeah, no, Jester had
coming to spit some bars.
Yeah, that's some bro lads.
Yeah, come on.
Jester's supposed to, well, it's not
not necessarily.
Jester is the man, and he's not necessarily supposed to be here. But when we set this up, like I said, we had set it up originally for last week, and Jester had said he was coming. He could do Rivers. He could do 16 with Rivers and Scoop back to back 1 week, no problem. So he called out both of them. Tell him to jump in for a chat. I love that fella. I love Jester too. And he's often on the stream over here. So I'm hoping that even if he's not, he's not.
Yeah, man, come on.
For a chat, like he knows he's always welcome over here. Let me see. I'm gonna just message him quickly. No, not Rivers.
Yeah, I just messaged Jester that he's coming, I think.
Okay. Oh, wicked. If he can come,
he might not come though. He's meant to be studying, isn't it? So
Well, yeah.
I told him obviously if he's still revising, don't come in it. But
yeah, no.
I told him if he gets some free time to hop on it, so
say
hop
hi
on it.
for 5 minutes.
I'll be back in a sec, yeah.
Okay,
Back in a sec. Alright, cool.
Sure.
My Wi-Fi's fucked, but I'm gonna keep watching inside. No problem. Crash, thanks for tuning in. Let me get rid of like that. Tell him to come in. I miss him. Ha ha ha. And when he battled, I'll correct his head. Yeah, no. I'll see if he. I'm just gonna shoot him a quick message.
Yeah, just
can come say hi. Is that your bars for Jessa already in the background?
Oh my days, Scoop trying to smoke everybody, bro.
I wrote this shit in like 5 minutes, bro.
Scoop is trying to smoke, bro. Saying with my crash shit, I wrote it in like 15 minutes. Scoop is trying to smoke everybody. Everyone.
My tablet just
any person, bro. He's just gonna smoke them.
Scoop, what are we looking at right now?
Oh, where my tablet? I don't even know, fam. Probably my ceiling, fam. I'm trying to turn my tablet on.
Oh, okay, cool. I just wondered if we were weirdly zoomed into something.
I keep my notes in the tablet. I keep my notes in my phone because obviously I use an app called Evernote in it, but obviously I can't go into that whilst I'm on the stream. So I'm gonna go into it on my tablet in it.
Okay, for sure. Okay.
So I keep my bars with me no matter where I go, bro.
That's great. Yeah, no, we love Jester. I think he's
Jester's the GOAT, man.
Jester's cold.
When Jester masters his thing, it's over, bro. And he's mastering it. He's slowly mastering it. When he does it, it's over, fam. This guy's crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. He's got a lot of people talking about him. I think he's also he's got that it factor as well. He's got charisma. Yeah. He's a likable person. He's got lots of personality. Yeah. It translates.
Exactly.
Translates.
He's black and Irish.
He's like a what?
He's black and Irish, fam. You don't get that.
I guess that's an interest factor. Sorry, Unc.
It's all right, man. Yeah, I'm back. You guys.
National treasure. Facts, Rivers. I mean, Rory. Sorry, there's too many R's. I'm gonna just. I can feel I'm losing. I'm losing. What's the word called? Like not concentration. Yeah, concentration. That's it. And I'm starting to make silly mistakes. So if I call someone the wrong name or say something dumb, I'm just gonna blame it on COVID. Any bad opinion or bad takes, it's COVID's fault. It's not mine. Been saying that.
Coronavirus. I haven't said that once.
I know, right? Shit is real.
Shit is real. That was the shit, though.
It was. God, how long ago? How long ago?
You just one of them people, innit?
You know some? No, in the Pyrex, you can put it in the oven. Say that again? You can put in the whole thing. I put in food in there for you. Sorry. Housekeeping stuff.
That's all right.
Turn on the oven. It's not on. Turn the oven on. The food. There's food enough there in the Pyrex for you. I think what this is that my son just misses me, and when I'm on stream, he's got to come. Yep.
The Pyrex.
Yeah, you can put the food that's in the Pyrex. You can put all of that in the oven. There's food in there for you. He knows this. He just wants to come and make sure that I know he's here and that he loves his mum. Just has to make his weekly appearance every week without fail. It's a love language, I guess. But back to Jester. I don't know if he's going to be able to come and say hi. But if not, did you catch it, Jen? Yeah, I did, Rory. I am with the Rona. I'm infected, but I'm a lot better.
That with that.
What's that, River?
Hey, Rivers, have you got your
Rona's up there?
Well?
Have I got my who?
Have you got your 16 as well?
Yeah, do you want me to spit it?
I'm thinking, because I'm still trying to go over mine now. All right, 1 second.
Obviously, look, I can't. I can kind of. I'll try to go through it, innit? But we don't need to break everybody apart. We'll just try and do it now, innit?
Cool. Where's the nigga gone?
Enigma's in the darkness, but he's
I
there.
just need to send a voice note to Jester.
Man's here.
Yeah, Jester. The reason why I was asking if you wanted to come on and just maybe say hi is because Scoop is literally like the words that the bars he's got for you are literally just brimming over. Like for you just can't, like he opens his mouth and they're just coming out.
Still.
So we were just trying to see if for some
let him study.
But do your studying, do what you've got to do. You've got deadlines. You know, good luck with what you're doing and get on it. And we're here whenever you are. So yeah, take it easy.
Big him up,
Yeah,
man. Shout out.
Okay, all right. Well, if you just wanna, you know,
Fuck it.
If you just wanna meet Rivers the champ.
I said.
Let me mute these. Let me mute. I'm gonna mute. All right, go on. Sorry.
I said, this ain't even a meal or even a plate. It's a big snack. They said, if you and Abraham Lincoln, he gonna set the precedent. I said, that's big cap. Jess, ask Jen. Time. I said, Jess, ask Jen. The Battlegate. Oh yeah, no, I lost it. I tried, guys, but yeah, it's not there. Live choke. You understand? I'm gonna rehearse my bars and come back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Do that.
But I can't go out like that. I can't go out like that. Internet.
You can't.
You understand?
I blame
Even
COVID.
now, I'm struggling to feel out.
I blame COVID.
Yeah. My tablet's moving mad, but I'll drop it.
Yeah, do it, bro.
Okay.
I say we got Scoot versus Jester Black. Now, is he gonna come light, or do we get to see Jester Black? You're off an island, a place where everyone's white and you're Jester Black. Nah, you know what? Let's cut the crap. Because if you see me with a metal, no, because this ain't no junkyard. But if you see me with a metal, you best know that I've come to scrap. Now realize you can't tell me a thing. Your name's Jester. That lets me know you're a joke and a man that's not fit to be king. I'm not one you should front on, fam. Because unless you're or you don't get the picture. Well, unless you're taking a selfie, it's not good that you front on camp. I mean, you think you're the GOAT, but just know that comes with a price. Because in my culture, being the GOAT gets you curried and served with rice. If you see me put blocks in a square, you best know it ain't gonna be nice. But either way, you're gonna get trucked up. Regardless, you're still gonna get diced. The last thing you're gonna see is a shell case, big shotty, 12 gauge. Fam, I came like the black on black, like self-hate. You got, bro, let me just leave it there.
Who wants to hear the bars? Who wants to hear the bars?
Go on, Rivers.
I said, this ain't even a meal or a plate. It's a big snack. They said, if you and Abraham Lincoln, he gonna set the precedent. I said, that's big cap. I said, oi, Jess, ask Jen. Lyricism is like ready-made therapy. A man them been bar heavy since the very late 70s. In retrospect, you want Jen's respect. So show skill, demonstrate memory. Don't come up here trying to scream and shout thinking that generate energy. Back of badness, extra hooded, forget the goodness. They said Jester won't die till he died. Jester bullet, headshot with the first round. Let's get to cooking. The second round he blank out like the Celeste booking. Said he's a rookie. I'll work with that. Tough love for these pussies. I'll hurt this cat. Angela Merkel happy the German clap. They witnessed the dead. I'm sick in the head like a turban wrap. Where was Jester Black when I went Dublin for paper? Spitting dope lines that you couldn't cut with a razor. Check the full clip. You'll see this brother's in danger. He get a hot 16, one in the chamber. That was meant to be it. Still, you get me?
That was nice.
That was supposed to be it. Jester Black. You understand? Something like, something play around.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
I was feeling that. Just
like
saying, I promise when I'm done, I'm
no.
Abraham Lincoln president. That was fire.
Big cat.
You see, because I've said that now, yeah, I need a new target. So, and it was meant to be Nobi next, to be honest. So I don't know who wants it still. Like what's we doing?
Do you want some smoke?
Man said, do you want some smoke?
That's so
You got
politely.
smoke? I got smoke, bro. You want some smoke back? You got a full pack? Bro, I got multi-packs. I got multi-packs of smoke.
Gosh, that ain't bars. That's dry spit. Dude needs to wipe his mouth. Yeah, that was the bar. Generate energy. Generate energy. Fire.
That was crazy.
Fire. And the first London.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Love that.
When I wrote that, I said, do I want to do this here? Alright, fuck it, innit? Fuck it. That's how you set the levels, innit? That should be a throwaway now, innit? That's normal.
Bro, yeah.
That's a normal everyday.
That's the thing, though. You go crazy with them. I like the First Rivers. The Hustler Tail, we take it, though. Then we financing yards like pest control. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Financing yards? What? That was retarded.
We trying to hit them up with the doubles, man. We got a man like Scoop out here. I gotta get creative if I'm trying to be considered now. You got man that's out here machining it, just like I gotta do something that's make people say, "Well, okay."
Jester will come. Jester's coming back. I'm sure he'll come back and he'll do himself justice, isn't it? If he comes to someone
when he finishes his exams,
yeah,
probably on like the next show or something. If he's finished by then, smoke. He's gonna have smoke.
His opponent, yeah, he's
gonna have smoke.
Do you do this every Sunday, lads? I'll get some of the lads here involved sometime if you want. Rory, that would be wicked. That would be wicked.
Irish invasion and that.
Yeah, man. This is so what we're doing is the Dutch Pot 16s. This is our Sunday roast. I've been lacking on the branding and the promo and stuff, but give me a minute and I'll be on my shit. But yeah, we are Rivers, I'm offended by that accent. Yeah, every week. So we
sorry man, I'm not in the best of moods right now still, so I couldn't tap into my inner emerald, you know, but I'm gonna get it back next time. Yeah, when I come to Ireland I'll try again.
What was the Rivers bar, Crash? Put it in the comments.
Oh shit! So Crash had a little dirty shot for Uncle Rivers. You know, I see you, Crash, man. It's cool, man. It's fine, man.
The intention is to line up people every week so that we've got a fresh set of 16s every week.
We was all rapping the other day about learning off anything. I enjoyed that.
Say that again.
Remember the other day we was online, but we was just rapping in general.
Yeah.
What we were doing the other day on New Year's. Yeah, that was dope.
Big facts, Rory. Need to come back.
Family. One for the proper rappers then. Yeah. That's what it is. It's just for everyone who wants an opponent. We're not, there aren't battles right now. A lot of stuff isn't going on. If you want to just keep your pen sharp, if you want a little just friendly competition, nothing heavy, just a light 16. We're not trying to ruin battles. If anything, we're trying to do the opposite. If there's battles you think you might want to see, tell the man and to, go ahead and drop a quick scene against each other, see if there's some hype for it.
I got a piece still. This one is exclusive.
Let's go, bro.
This ain't even a shot. This is just exclusive. And obviously, I got the project with my man coming Rivers, so I had to, write this out, innit? When I say, you see, growing up, I never got killed. As you can see, but I've been close. Man, the hood's crazy. And just like MJ during that Pepsi commercial, you can leave there with your wig smoke. Man, I grew up around shutters. And these man never had jobs, but was still getting off work like a sick now. And then there was me. I was out here trying to get paid, but I was so ignorant. I mean, you couldn't tell a man squat on leg day, and that's no cap. I was not in the right headspace, so every other day was an incident. Because if you don't know who's pulling your strings, you're going to get played like an instrument. You see, peer pressure is a drug, so a lot of us end up under the influence. And as a result, we're mentally malnourished. And as a result, we just don't flourish. That's because we ignore the emotional baggage and still carry on like hand luggage. But see, this is a known matter. Because I'm from a place of this beast, there's no chatter. And police ain't gonna come there if there's no backup. I know guys who never spat bars, but they still got known to be dope rappers. But you see, fighting the struggles, you see that there is a bigger war. I know guys that don't even drink, but they still know how to lick a straw. And it's intense. Because I'm from a place where guys be letting sticks burn like incense. And you see that life of the proper keys. To me, there's no point having weight if you can't get your hands on proper keys. I'm talking the type that can open properties. We got to start getting on board with making monopolies. You see, I've always been a fan of Socrates, but don't always agree with Western philosophy because they say that you can't buy freedom. Well, tell that to the guys who are copping, please. Tell that to the guys who are negligent. I mean, it's one thing thinking you're bulletproof, it's always ballistic evidence. You got to change your mindset and take note of the deeper lies because anything not adding up will equalize. I said, because in order to score, I know guys that will draw just to equalize. Wait, even the score, draw, equalize. So just know what that time that you're wasting can turn into time that you're facing. And just like cargo, moving weight is a more plain sailing. And that's because the feds are going to make sure you sink if they know that you're the one bringing that basin. Bars.
Nice.
Crazy.
Come on, bro.
Always blessing us with the lyrics.
Dr. Barbara.
I like the, what was it? The equalize.
Crazy. Getting off work like a signal.
I look. You lot see why I got to come up with financing yards like pest control and shit now. Do you get it now? This is what I'm up against. You understand? I got no choice.
Bro, my favorite bar, the whole thing was when I said the whole Western. I said I don't always agree with Western philosophy because they say that you can't buy freedom. Well, told that to the guys who are copping, please.
Yeah, that was crazy.
So, Rory says Scoof is an alien. He needs to be in Canada or Cali for a big card.
Big facts.
In there.
Big
Enigma, drop a grind 16. One of you man read this for me because I'm just gonna butcher it. This is Crash's Rivers bar.
It says, how can you say you're the man of the house when your mom still makes you breakfast, lunch, and dinner? You want Rivers for 500. For 500, I'll drop you in the river. That's nice. That's nice. And on top of everything, that is a very, very expensive cost.
Are you cheaper than that? Is that what you're saying, Rivers? That's expensive.
That's quite expensive. I mean, I think there's a man that will do it for a bag of weed or something.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
For a bag of weed.
That's true.
Scooby Translate so good over there. Yeah, for real. Rory, I'm sure he would. Enigma, we got Grime 16.
Grime 16?
I don't know why Crash is laughing. Is he making jokes? Let's see.
Do you want me to drop a Grime 16 and no beat?
I don't know why he's laughing.
Drop any bars, bro. Drop some bars. I'll just do anything for him.
I'll drop a Grime 16 for Crash, yeah.
Just for Crash?
Yeah, just for Crash.
When you're ready.
Okay. I got no beat, but man can't tell me a thing about shelling down beat. Tell me a thing about spitting that heat. Tell me a thing in your bell. I will ring in this right. It will swing and start knocking out chiefs. Give you a gift like the Trojan army. Then sneak in your house like, where's the Mali? There's an eagle like I'm in a safari. Then two Shaolins. That's a ninja party. I'm gonna be a few stopping me. You wanna be, but no, your level can never be stopping me. You gotta be an idiot, joker, smoker, or wallaby, monopoly. The metal will cap all over your property. I can't remember them things, bro. That was a long time ago, fam.
Oh shit.
I tried some new grind bars. My new grind bars would be crazy.
Alright, we drop something. This is probably one of my favorite pieces still. I say, this one I wrote for, I don't even remember when the hell I did this. I said, yo, you see now, growing up as a black man in London, a lot of the press that we get's just negative. See, a lot of us get labeled as thugs or bad boys lacking intelligence. You see, every day they're promoting knife crime. And they try to use it as evidence. But if judging millions of people, those statistics bear no relevance. You see, that's why knowledge itself is imperative, because it's true that brothers kill brothers. The problem is we don't see this as relative. I'm from a place where everyone's living this wildlife, but no one's addressing the elephant. That's because we live in an age where everything currents a wave. We don't get tied to the truth and as a result get carried away. That's because most of us are out here chasing the same dream. But it's mad when you got to do that and then figure out how to stay clean. I know guys that hustle all night. Sometimes I wonder if they dream. I mean, what do you know about whipping to make cream? Because I'm from a place where everyone sees you throwing. But just like building a dam, they want to stop you from hitting that mainstream. See, I got a few friends who are dead. And some who are stuck in a can like baked beans. Because when you come from the block, the only thing you want to do is make great cheese. I said, block. Great cheat. See, that's the mistake we're making. Young boys want to fight over postcodes and they see no hope in escaping, which means you're literally beefing over something you don't have stake in. Which means you can end up taking shots about getting drunk and still get wasted. I swear most of these young boys have got things really mistaken. Because getting dropped home by the pigs is no way that you bring home the bacon. But these are the things that I've witnessed. I've literally watched man get out of jail and now they're back locked up like a slipped disc, and all because you want to be the big fish and then end up a victim of karma. Realize their strength in numbers. So even the biggest of fish can get ate by a school of piranha. Now be wary of those who throw shade. And change theirs like an iguana. Because I'm from a place where beef usually ends with a tray like cooking lasagna. So don't try claim to be clueless. You see, this right here is the naked truth. But most will act like they never knew this. And that's what's making me feel sick. Because there's too many guys who want to be bad boys, like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. Now, if we talk violations, I can't say that man never had none. But it's too easy to get tied up here. I've seen so many man bun. Man, I grew up on fist fights, and I've had so many mad ones. But it's sad how times have changed. Because these days, owning a handgun gives you the edge like a Samsung, and it's not right. In a year like 2020, everyone seems to have lost sight, and that's crazy. Because just like an OXO cube, they think that the block's all gravy. Now, I've had guys try to murder me. And that shows our mind state isn't a state of emergency. Because every time you see a up, or you want to put in surgery, with a gun, you know how to open up, but don't know how to do that verbally. And these are the things that we can't sense. In the hood, 1 minute it's sunny, the next you're getting rained on like a park bench, and it's that deep. Because these young boys be lacking in wisdom. So there's no hesitation to back teeth. But when you make your bed, you got to lie in it. And most of these guys are covered in rap sheets. You see, I've never been a talker. I've had people push my patience more than a hospital porter. If you want my advice, don't be reckless, because your past will follow you around like a stalker. I just find it mad how most don't see levels until they end up in deep water. And trust me, I know the game. I can tell you that it's been sussed. And when it comes to the haters, man, there's always an influx. I don't believe in the system. It's the process I'm giving big trust. Because even my great-granddad will tell you there's no such thing as a win rushed. And for that reason, I stay sharp. Plus, I'm far from white and Scottish. I still operate with a brave heart, because I know in order to get my results, I've got to grind like kids in a skate park. Listen, I'm going to leave it there, fam.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Man's dizzy. Man's punch dizzy.
Literally, bro. Bath.
Yeah, if there's one thing about Scoop is that he's got bars for days. Crash is here trolling our baked beans stuck in a can though, like trying to escape. Well,
I said, now I'm trolling. And Crash was about to get onto you, though, fam.
No, don't, because then I'll have to mute you because you'll just start with your Crash bars and. Okay.
Nah, to be honest, I'm leaving.
And you gotta be back in a sec.
I'm gonna leave everything in it.
Big up Visceral says, has Scoop got music out? He's ill. Scoop is a poet. Yeah, big up man like Visceral. I can't even talk.
They got Visceral, man.
Yeah.
My guy, you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, I got a couple of things coming out soon. Still, some things that need to be mixed down and all sorts at the moment, man.
Okay. Crash is getting a phone call tomorrow. Okay, so all right. Can you anything you can talk about there?
No, I'm not gonna lie, yeah. I gave Crash the most random phone call and I just called him out the blue and said, yo, I'm gonna kill you, you know that, right? I'm gonna fucking kill you, fam. I just randomly called him just to say that.
Good morning, I'm gonna kill you. That's sweet. I like it.
Crash is gonna get a lot of random phone calls up until we battled. I'm just gonna tell him I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah. You letting him know you're thinking about him. You're in my thoughts.
Fam, one day he's gonna wake up and see me outside of his house in a Grim Reaper costume.
You're going to Wales in a pandemic in a Grim Reaper costume.
Straight, man.
You better load and lost this battle, bro. You better show up as the Grim Reaper. You better have Mephisto, Dormammu, all the Hell Lords, bro.
But the only thing I'm not showing up is Slim.
So really, new music. Me and Tony are starting a hip hop podcast soon. That is dope, Rory. Which Tony? You say Tony?
Tony D. It have to be Tony D, man. He's a UK hip hop legend.
Tony, yeah, that is dope.
Crazy.
Enigma, bro, as a father, you're pissing me off.
I'm finished.
Crash.
I'm so finished.
At the can. I miss that. I miss that.
I eat condensed milk on the can and everything, bro.
Hold on a second. Did you just have whipped cream at the can?
Yeah, I just put it in my mouth and squirt it. Innit?
No, you're a different breed, bro. Yeah. Pause. Hold on. Enigma, you're my guy. Put that Supermalt back on the screen. Put that Supermalt back on the screen. Supermalt, yeah? That's how I know you're a real guy, fam.
It's my thing.
Only real people drink that drink, bro.
Bro, this is all I drink, bro. Just the water.
He just drank. What do? Eat. You eat cream. Well, you kind of don't eat cream. You just swallow cream out the can. And
Whoa, Jen.
Don't need to pause a woman.
Jen. We're not swallowing no cream out here, all right? Jen,
listen. Yeah? I know I didn't see it, but if I did see it, what I would have seen, he didn't chew it, did he? I guess eating cream. I guess you eat cream. All right. You eat cream.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Don't be out saying swallowing cream, yeah, because boy, we could edit that a mad way right now.
But listen, okay, but if we're talking, like the thing is, if we're talking about language, yeah, you're all kind of all wordsmiths. You all use words and language, and you appreciate the subtleties and the nuances and the differences between them. The correct.
Oh, for sure.
I guess you didn't. You really did just swallow some cream. You didn't eat.
Whoa.
No, you see, Jen, I'm not a person that like says pause ever. I'm that guy that's like, if you're saying pause, you're clearly thinking of something. But if you say he's not the one eating the cream, it's just like, yo.
It wasn't eating the cream. He's the cameraman for Rapid Full.
I'm gonna lie.
For getting dragged on for an episode. Yeah, Supermalt at fucking 12 past 12. I don't know. That's a good or a bad thing. The appropriate time to partake in Supermalt. I didn't know.
Exactly. Bro, I'm gonna eat it with my toasties before bed, fam.
You need Supermalt, yeah, and fried chicken for breakfast. Then you know you're really living a gangster lifestyle, fam.
No. Supermalt and fried chicken.
Hot sauce to dip the chicken.
No. And hot sauce, you definitely know that.
Breakfast. Listen, yo, Smoke Kings, salute. Big up to you. Love seeing you around everywhere in everyone's chats, in the comments, getting involved, supporting. Like, big, mad love to Smoke Kings. Go and support, subscribe to the channel, go and check them out over there. Scoop with the Blair Witch camera angle. Scoop always has the best.
Hey, yeah, allow me, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Allow me, please. It's a bit mad.
Oh, if Jessica could drop it. Oh, to your podcast, wicked. That would be dope. Always happy to see more Jester. What's Supermalt? Because that bottle looks thick. Supermalt is like black milk. It's like it's just
wow.
What is that? Hold on.
Don't disrespect Supermalt like that. Don't disrespect Supermalt like that.
All right. When I'm saying black milk, I mean milk for black people. It's just I was trying to think of something which is so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
In the fridge, it's a malt drink.
Yeah.
It's a bit like
bread in a bottle. It's basically bread in a bottle. It's a bottle full of carbs. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I only know one white person I like Supermalt. Yeah, and I was shocked as fuck. I was shocked.
Bro, when I get to some of my white mates, they'd be like, "Oh, what's this?" And they're like, "Ugh."
You're like, "What the fuck, bro?" And I'm looking at them like, you know what it is? You never like Supermalt the first time you drink it, because I can remember when I was flipping the first time I ever tried it, yeah, and I dashed it, but I think it's nasty, fam. But then I had it ice cold. Don't ever make the mistake of having Supermalt warm. That's a myth.
You gotta have it cold. And it's best drunk in sun as well. I think lots of things are best drunk.
Hold on, you like Supermalt
in the sun? Well,
Hey, Jen, Jess would like to jump in here. I'm just gonna go get him the link.
Put your eye away. Hey, put it away. Put it away.
Yeah, Supermalt, yeah?
Put it away. Why are you looking like that? What does that mean? What is that supposed to?
Yeah, Supermalt, yeah. I want to hear you say it.
No, I feel like I'm gonna have to say or something.
You don't like Supermalt?
I don't like many drinks. Like it doesn't taste bad. Like I can drink it. I don't, because I drink water and tea and Hennessy and not much else. But
she said water, tea, and then had to make the unhealthy part the Hennessy. You know, I'm done.
Well, because let's be real. I say all the time with my glass and my bottle, people now drink Hennessy, so I can't be coming on here lying, but there's not much else I drink. I will drink. But what's the thing? What's the thing with a woman drinking Supermalt? I feel like you're about to tell me. Do you know what a nourishment drink is? Because that's all my mate talks about. We're in London. Yeah, again.
Nourishment.
Nourishment is kind of, it's like
it's like milkshake, fam.
Milkshake, yes. It's supposed to be an energy drink, but it's milkshake basically.
It's milk and sugar. It's basically milk and flavor. It's basically flavored sugar, bro. Flavored milk and sugar.
It's thick as well. It's thick. It comes in a can. It's what?
It's what? Sorry.
You see what happens? You know what? That's what happens. Yeah. When I swear it's when it just gets me and you on the thing. Like when people drop out, you just start getting all kinds of cheeky. I need Rivers to come back here and get you in line or something, or I need to, and I don't know what needs to happen, but you need to come correct because you know.
I'll behave. I'll behave in it.
You better.
Love Supermalt. Hey, listen, Malta Guinness. Listen, you're my guy, Visceral. Yeah, man said the Malta Guinness. Listen,
Kings, you know about that. You have to.
Listen.
Do you have
listen, Malta?
Supermalt is nasty. It's kind of
crash our bottle, you know. Crash our bottle. Hold on. Let me tell you something, yeah. Magnum is nasty, bro. Magnum tastes like medicine, bro. Yeah.
It just comes on. Magnum is nasty. Tastes like medicine. How you doing? Happy Sunday.
Wow, Magnum is nasty, bro.
I'm tired.
Yeah. How's the studies going?
Last Sunday, right? I was up from like 11 p.m. to 2 a.m. getting 2 p.m. getting ready for an exam. Still don't know if I passed yet, so you know.
Well, when do you find out?
In what, a month or so?
Oh gosh, that's a long way.
Tom, you know you passed that shit.
Bro, I don't know, bro. It was me and 3 other people studying for one fucking law exam, man. Lost too much stress.
Hold on, you're studying law?
Yeah, I'm doing law and sociology.
Oh, that's good.
So you said if man get jammed up, I'm calling Jester. Mad thing. I don't care. I'm calling Jester.
100%. As long as you're not cracked, you're good. As long as you're not cracked, you're good.
Yeah.
So if I want to clean some money, yeah, you can help, man. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. What we get it done.
Man, you're gonna end up a criminal eventually, fucking with me, you know. So.
I mean, not a criminal until you get caught.
Fagan, can you not try to recruit young Oliver over here? Like he's just told you he's doing his law degree and shit, and you're like,
no. But Jen, let's be honest. Let's be honest. But no, let's be honest. You're not a criminal, so you get caught, so it doesn't even matter.
Bro.
But look at you, legal defense already. It's not a crime.
No, but lawyers are criminals. Lawyers are criminals, fam. Lawyers are criminals. You pay for them, you know. Let me tell you something. Imagine paying a man, yeah. Imagine getting the best lawyer you can find, right? Paying a man how much money, and he gets his money, win or lose. That's a fucking criminal, bro. Yeah, that there is a fucking criminal, bro. I don't care what no one says. Yeah? Imagine I get a death penalty, yeah. Man still just pay $2 million. That is a fucking criminal. I don't care what no one says, bro. That is a criminal. I'm gonna make sure you die as well, bro.
No, but service. It's a service. Like you're performing a service. Like you shouldn't have done it.
I might as well have defended myself. Yeah, I might as well have defended my goddamn self. Yeah, if I still leave and I pay him a bag of money, yeah, I swear to God, if I know I'm going to jail for like 30 years, yeah, that man has to die. I'm giving green lights on everything. On life, I'm giving green lights on that guy, bro. Yeah,
so but you can't blame the lawyer. Like, surely you can. You can. I mean, if the lawyer messes up, but what if you're banged to rights? Like,
what do you mean banged to rights, bro? My lawyer's supposed to be near God. I pay you supposed to be able to move that.
It's a lawyer, not a magician.
You're different, bro.
There's only so much that a lawyer can do, and yes, they can do a lot. And the more money you have, the more the lawyer can do. But there's only so far that you can take it. You can't pay for a service just because you didn't get the outcome you wanted. Like you have to justice into the equation. Up
You know
Galway. What do you say in Ireland? Up Galway, like big up Galway, like, or like go Galway.
Yeah.
Up
you
Galway.
know Johnny Cochran, right? You know about Johnny Cochran, right?
I do.
No. Who?
Johnny Cochran was O.J. Simpson's lawyer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Johnny Cochran has defended some of the biggest names in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like the first like proper black superstar lawyer. Yeah.
Yes.
You see that guy? We tell you something. Comedians used to make jokes, innit? Comedians used to say, "Yeah, I will call Johnny, tell him I'm about to kill someone, and he will say, 'Don't worry, man, got you.'" Yeah. That's how sick Johnny Cochran was as a lawyer. The man went, yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how you know it's sick. Yeah. I don't even mean to make this racial, yeah. But if you're a black man, you kill a white woman in America, yeah, and you get off, bro, you just defied God. You just defied the law.
Johnny Cochran wasn't even the main lawyer on that, was he? But also, I don't think he was. There were several lawyers on there, and I don't think Johnny Cochran.
But he was the one that came up with the "if it doesn't fit, you must have quit."
I think he presented that. He did, yeah. However, the O.J. Simpson case. Hold on, the O.J. Simpson case. The police, like, it's far more simple than just superstar lawyer. The jury sat through, weeks of evidence, and the police, it didn't help that they had this. They had a sort of racist team, a proven racist team leading the investigation. Parts of that came out in the, I think in the trial, one of the officers involved, like the lead officer who found the glove, I think he had taken part in a documentary on the LAPD, and he was openly racist, openly sexist, talking about things like when we see a black man walking down the street with a white woman, we find any excuse to pull him over, beat him up, basically, like openly racist. There was problems with the blood evidence, and there was problems with the what do you call it? The chain of custody of evidence. Oh, we lost.
But can I ask you a question though?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think you did it?
I don't
know he did that shit.
I don't know
OJ did that shit, bro.
There was also, I remember watching that trial live. There was also other witness. There was talk of systematic racism. Yeah, there was. Just as too young to know about OJ. Surely, just how old are you? If that's not rude.
No, it's not rude. I'm 19. Yeah.
Yeah, you're way too young to know about OJ, bro.
Just so
I was young. I was young when the OJ thing happened.
I got my jaw put out by a pig for telling him he wasn't in the LAPD. Wow.
Oh shit. Listen, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Fuck the pigs.
I'm not gonna.
Fuck the police. Yes, I don't know if I.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah. I personally.
Mark Furman. That was it. Mark Furman, the racist cop. Yeah, that was it. And he definitely did it.
Yeah, I'm black in it. Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie to you. Innit? I listen. Every black man knows OJ did that shit, bro. There's a part of us here that's like, yo, this guy did that shit, bro. Like, he just looks guilty, fam. Even when they said he was not guilty, and the look on his face was like, oh shit, I actually got away with this shit. Like the look on his face when he announced he was not guilty was a fact.
He didn't help himself.
I need to read about this shit now. This just sounds kind of
cool. OJ Simpson was he was a quarter. Was he a quarterback?
No, running back. He was running back. Running back.
He must have been the first black quarterback. He was an NFL player. He was a superstar. He was an actor, and he was a golden boy. Despite the fact he was black, and this was the 80s. He was an absolute golden boy.
Okay, that's why Crash.
He was a beast. He was a beast.
Man, that shit happened like what 40 years ago.
Get facey to feds me. I just dip out as soon as possible. No face, no case. Yeah, but it doesn't. Sometimes you don't have to. First of all, getting facey to feds shouldn't mean you get in a box in a face. Shouldn't mean anything. Getting facey to feds shouldn't mean anything.
In America, getting facey to feds means you're getting gunshots.
Well, yeah, but it shouldn't. Anywhere in the world, it shouldn't.
Of course it shouldn't. Of course it shouldn't.
It's not legal over there, and it's not legal over here. But you don't have to be feisty to the feds for them to mistreat you. Like he released a book saying, "If I did it, he did." Yeah, but I think he actually, that wasn't his title. I think the the father, Nicole's, there was something that's not transparent about that. And I think he had a title, and father, the family of Nicole, who the proceeds go to, I think, by lawsuit, they insisted on that title. I could be wrong in saying that, but I think that's a thing. It's one of those. It's overwhelmingly seems like he's guilty, but we'll never know for sure.
Actually, wait, guys. Guys, quick question. Quick question. I'm so sorry to disturb you, but a quick question. Are the borders closed? Are the borders closed?
I think the headlines say the borders closed, but what that means is that you need a negative test to come in. Finally, they've put through testing. So I think you can still travel. I think you can still travel, but you need to have tests done within the last 72 hours before moving. I don't know if it's the same but Brexit, Naked Gun films are still funny to this day.
So that means if I want to come to London, I have to get a COVID test done basically 3 days before the flight at least.
Yeah, or 3 days, yeah. And also you have to hotel quarantine if you go to the UK. I didn't know that.
Wait, how long would that be?
I don't know. I guess that's a 14-day quarantine, 7 days. I don't know. Let me not put out misinformation. Maybe I should look at it quickly.
And would it be legally like if I didn't do it, what would happen hypothetically?
I don't think you can get in, and I don't know that you don't have to have a hotel booked.
Okay.
It's worth checking out. I'm sure there's probably guidance on whatever travel information page. I'm sure if you Google travel UK, you'll find out. Scoop. All right. I'd like to see this all with Scoop. Is that the? You're just giving us
quick question. Visceral was the guy that did that mad freestyle that on King of the Run was about taking the chair from under someone, innit? Bro, no, there was. Hey, listen, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Yeah, I know Visceral from King of the Run stuff. From some King of the Run battles, bro. He was killing people over there, bro.
You don't have to be facey. You just got to be walking whilst black, but not just in US. Yeah, facts. Leslie Nielsen was the GOAT. Yeah, he was.
Oh, actually,
Rory's going to send you the link. Cheers, but I'm under no illusions. I know Scoop's name holds a lot more weight than mine. Well, it's not. People don't just necessarily battle people who with equal weight.
No, but if I'm coming to Ireland, I'll battle. You know what I'm saying?
I'm the only person who's battling if you come to Ireland, big bro. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Say that again.
I'm the only person who's battling if you come to Ireland. Anybody else is gonna jump.
Your mouth is too full of food, Jester. Repeat yourself.
Apologies. I was saying that if he comes to Ireland, the only person who's battling is me.
Oh.
And that's why your shit cut off. I'm playing.
You hear that,
Rory?
Rory?
Yeah. The thing that happened in Wales with that Donny is tragic, bro.
Oh shit! I haven't seen that crash.
Bro, the guy they whacked him up in the station. And then 2-2s now, like he goes home with an hour and apparently dies in his sleep or something, bruv.
I wanted the leg though. You don't want that.
There was no leg.
Oh, is that the thigh? Sorry.
There was a fire breast in the room.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, no, I haven't paid any attention to any news, but it's not surprising.
No, that thing is effed, man. That thing is mad effed.
Scoop, are you going to battle? Scoop is battling again. Yeah, definitely.
Should be free battle. Free battle.
We lost you. What were you saying there? If Scoop comes to Urch Island, the only person he's going to battle is.
Is that what you think?
Me. Has to be me.
Okay.
That can happen still. He wants to die in his own backyard.
I mean, last time I took on a vet in my own home, like I won. So I like with terms of vets, I'm 1-1.
Boy,
Okay,
I'm not even a vet, bro. I'm not even a vet, bro.
I consider you a vet, if I'll be completely honest.
I'm not a vet, man. I'm just an animal, bro.
It's
I'm
just
just a
an
complete and utter animal, bro. I'm not even a vet.
You don't see yourself as a vet, Scoop.
Man, I'm just a beast. I ain't no fucking vet.
You're beyond tears.
Would you not consider what you've done vet type shit?
Okay, in Ireland,
like you escalated in terms of tiers.
In Ireland, Jester, definitely I'll take Jester. In Ireland, do you know who I like in Ireland as well? Yeah, I've always like but either Podge or Terminal can get it. Yeah, Podge and Terminal, either one of those motherfuckers can get it. I've always liked Terminal though.
Ignoring you, Jester. Look at that. He didn't even address it.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
They made his family leave the house and stand up so they could whack him up in the house. And before they took him to the station, Welsh police are racist as fuck. But I'm not surprised your police are racist, man. I'm not surprised in the least.
That's
surprised in the least, bro.
Scoop versus Jester on Rap is Full. I booked that. I'm not an vet, but I'm an animal, bro. Jester, what were you just saying about Scoop's vet status?
Oh yeah, I said the stuff that he did I would consider that like vets type shit because of the fact he escalated tiers in 2 to 3 battles. Like he jumped like how many tiers just because of that DNA battle and all that type of stuff. That not many people do that. Especially as of recent, not many people have done anything similar to that. So I would consider that vet shit.
No, I appreciate that, man. The King of the Dot one was one I was really proud of, though. I ain't gonna lie, when they called me, I was gassed.
You see, and now how many people here can say they've gone and battled on King of the Dot?
Man, it was nice, man. Still talk to them now, actually. Still talking to Organic now, actually.
You see, so history, like you have history tied to your name, like.
It's gonna be my last year in this shit, though.
Your last year?
It'll be my last year in this shit, man. So, man, them get your shots in now. We bothered, bro.
Yeah, crazy, right, Rory? Crazy. Well, I don't know. You might have a busy year, Scoop. You might have a very big year.
But I feel like obviously it's gonna be all depending on COVID and restrictions and all that stuff in it, because this COVID nonsense is effing everything up, man.
Very true.
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. It's paused a lot of things right now, for sure. Scoop's rise in UK.
But to be honest, health and family is more important over all of this. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely agreeable.
Absolutely, like more important over everything, man.
Yeah, no, agreeable. Yeah, no, of course it is. And until things are safe, could be a year before the next Irish event. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So you know what? Like I said, I keep my word with Rory. I owe him. I do owe him that one battle in it. So
Rory, if it's anybody else but me, we have beef. I swear to God.
You got to make sure you do what you got to do in the next year, so that when it does come around to that Irish battle, there's only one name that it could be.
But Jen, like I always do. I always do what I'm supposed to do. Like even when I fuck up, I still manage to be talked about in conversation. Like
that's very true. However, when Scoop just named the names in Ireland that he wanted, he called 2 and he didn't call yours.
One of them.
That's because he was right here.
Okay. I thought you were
right here. So.
Yes, not on my radar. I'm not looking to
that. Just like my little brother, man. So I'm fun slapping him around a little bit.
Okay, so just about was going to happen.
Oh my God!
Listen, I know this guy is going to threaten Rory if Rory gives that battle to anybody else.
Yeah. It just the one side. Yeah, he's coming. he was talking about coming outside your house. That was you, Scoop. That would be just that. He'll be outside your house, ready with the coin toss and everything.
You know what I mean?
He'll bring his own crowd. That's right, Scoop.
It's only because I have college stuff to take care of that I've been kind of busy.
Tell you what.
I never thought I'd hate college. I actually hate doing college at home. It's the most irritating shit ever.
Yeah, it must be hard to motivate yourself and to.
Hold on, so what? You're 19. So what are you? What's this? University? First year?
No, I'm in my third. I started at school early, so I'm in my third. I'm in my final year of college now. I started school at 3, like 3 going to 4, and then just went from there. So I might.
What kind of genius are you, bro? You started school at 3.
Yeah. So my birthday's in October, so it was like started in September. So I turned 4, and then just kept on going. But I don't think
was you in secondary school by 10 or something?
Yeah, 10 going to 11, and then college. I was 16 going 17, I think so. Yeah, 16 going 17. Yeah.
Okay. So I was bright, fucking hell.
Oh no, bro. I don't even think it's about being smart. I think it's just about being able to do the work everybody else isn't willing to do because it's just average shit. Like,
the thing about academics is like people really get twisted because I got a degree in engineering, so it's like it's not about even being the brightest guy in the world, bro. It's just really just applying yourself and putting your mind to shit. And then obviously in my case, staying away from the road.
Fair.
Literally staying away from bullshit.
Yeah, gotta keep that focus. This is why
you have to, bro.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
I love Roy, man. That guy's always giving energy, man. Thank you so much, like, for the positive energy, man.
All right.
Come on, bro. Come on. Like I said to you the other day, bro. Study for your exams because the reality behind that is that you're setting yourself up for something in life.
Yeah. Bro, I'm literally sitting on the floor looking at my laptop trying to see if it's working again.
Yeah, well, we need to let you get back to your studies, and I'm also I am fading fast. I just want to. I'm literally about to just kind of just lie down. All
right, in that case, I'll see you guys later then. Much love.
Yeah,
I'm shit ready.
Congratulations with what you're doing. This is how I know I've got no words. Like I can't even find basic words. Good luck with what you're doing, or something like that. Study hard, all of that good shit. Good luck. That was going to say, good luck for your results that you've got coming soon. Stay at it. All the support and encouragement over here. And when you're ready to jump on these 16s, then we can't wait to have you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna smoke these too. I've been waiting to smoke these niggas.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Remember your.
No, yes, sir.
Don't worry, bro. Don't worry, man. You gonna get your chance.
Yes, sir.
Or he says if you don't pass, he's not booking a battle, so you better jump off now for real.
Yeah.
And just like that, you see how much he wants it. That's a hungry guy right there. I got much respect and love to Jester, and for Jester. I really, the passion really is infectious. He's a great lad. Yeah, that shocking 19 just makes me feel incredibly old. But I'm looking forward to seeing his career. But yeah, Scoop, I'm going to sign us out now. Unc Rivers hasn't come back. So I feel like it has something to do with whatever made his face glow. Okay.
Yeah, right now he's in the middle of that.
I wasn't going to be that specific, but yeah, he did. He came. All right, Scoop, we'll leave you to your accumulations there. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you for your bars. Thank you for
the platform.
I always appreciate you. And thank you to everyone who's tuned in on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. We will be back next Sunday. I will have more energy, some life in me. Hopefully we'll have some more Dutch Pot 16s lined up. People will be prepped and ready. We might even have some branding, an intro. Who knows? We'll see. Thank you to everyone in the comments and the chat. Really appreciate everyone. If you're not already, subscribe, like, share the stream, all of that. Rory, definitely want to have you and some of your battlers on here dropping some bars. That would be dope. We'll have to set that up. Got a son 2 years younger. Facts, that's me too, Rory. My son's about to be 18 this year. Crazy. Big respect to Jester and all he does. Yeah, big up lads and ladettes. Big up to you, Visceral, to Rory. Thank you. I am gonna sign out now. It's been great. Thank you for spending Sunday roast with me, and good night.